So I just want to know, G, outside of the Cowboys, because we know that the Cowboys aren't going to do anything. Who you think coming out the NFC?
Besides the Cowboys, 49ers. So
Okay.
49ers is, if healthy, the best team in football. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
AFC, NFC, no matter who you put on the field, if those teams are healthy, the 49ers are beating anybody. I don't know how you can even argue with that. The only team I think that can stop them is the Dallas Cowboys.
It's a little bit delusional, but I got you. Now, what about the AFC?
AFC, I'm gonna have to go. It's really up in the air. I'm thinking Miami, Kansas City, or Baltimore. So it could be one of those three to me. Kansas City, the lack of weapons scares me, and I think Lamar is finally ready to take that next step. But Miami is also scary. Miami can drop 40 on anybody. So if you made me choose right now, Miami.
Yeah, I think I could say the same thing. Just because Chiefs don't have any prominent ball catchers or playmakers outside of Travis. Um, Dolphins for me, I'll probably go with them over Baltimore just because the weapons. If you take Lamar away, um, that team is kind of like bar minimum. Very very basic team. But if you take away Tyreek, that team will still have Jalen Waddle, Tua, Raheem Mostert, David, what's his name, Achin.
Yeah.
So they still got a couple weapons.
Fast guy.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah. Nah, rematch. Rematch. We get Eagles Chiefs. That's what we getting again.
Okay.
I don't until you take down Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes, I don't care where he lands.
You got trust in that team though.
I got trust in Pat Mahomes. I got trust in Pat Mahomes. I got trust in Travis Kelce, and I got trust in the NFL wanting ratings. And if a certain person gonna be at them games, them ratings gonna be up.
Don't say that there. Keep it at certain person.
Person of the year.
If the person of the year gonna be there.
At some point, we gotta ban that person.
It's gonna be the Chiefs.
I'm tired of seeing that name. I'm tired of seeing her blonde hair. I'm tired of seeing her face up in that damn box.
Blonde hair no more.
Let
me say, like, and the Eagles, I get that they lost to the 49ers, but I'm sorry. When it's the time to play,
yeah.
I believe in Jalen Hurts. I believe in that defense.
Do you believe in the defense? Nah, that's what you lost.
I believe in that defense.
That pass defense is trash.
Yeah. I get all that, but that pass defense wasn't what got them into the Super Bowl last year. It was that rush. And when they got Purdy out of there,
at some point they're gonna need like some defenders. They're gonna need Slade, big play Slade. That's his name, right? They're gonna need him to step up. They're gonna need Kevin Byard to step up.
They
just got Darius Leonard. They just picked him up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna need all them people to step up. And I think they just haven't. The front seven is I believe in that, but that pass defense is for the whole year has been bottom tier.
But so I believe in them waking up when it's time to wake up, especially against the opponent like the 49ers, especially after they got beat on.
They played them already.
And then the Chiefs. I get the Chiefs ain't got nobody that you could trust and everything, but
I think that defense doesn't. I think they just have a good system. I don't see a lot of like great players on that defense that'll like change the game that you can put on somebody and lock them up. Yeah. I think that defense has a great system in Kansas City.
And the Miami thing, I don't trust them in the cold. They might not have to go to the cold, but if they don't win that number one seed, if they end up losing to like the Baltimore Ravens to that number one seed, and they got to go to Baltimore in the cold.
Yeah. But if they do win, every game's in Miami, Super Bowl's in Vegas, so
then it's
all warm.
Yeah, it's warm.
So I have
at that point,
I have the 49ers Miami, or Miami Dallas. Never know. Eric, you got Philly Chiefs. Jeez, who you got?
I'm just confused on why y'all leaving my Chargers out of this.
They left themselves out.
I'm just confused here, but I digress though.
I want the Chargers to make it to the Super Bowl.
I want the Patriots to make it to the Super Bowl too.
We have a lot of times. I don't forget it.
I want them to get a good quarterback. That's what I want them to do.
We're gonna get Caleb Williams.
Okay.
The check is in. Check is in the mail.
Check is in.
The check is in the mail. We can draft number one.
I hope so. Yeah, I need to. I need something going on in there.
Bill, we trust.
Yeah, but for me, I think like I said, AFC, I gotta go Miami. NFC is definitely between the 49ers or the Eagles. Honestly, I wouldn't even leave the Cowboys out of it, honestly. So it's really a toss-up. But their number one spot is definitely for the 49ers right now, just because of what they've done they knocked off the best team, arguably, in the league last week. Yeah. And that defense is just amazing. That whole team all around is
the scheming, man.
Yeah. You never know who's gonna have a great game. Like,
Never.
yeah.
So we'll see. I guess who's right in a few weeks.
Bookmark this. We'll revisit. And my Chargers make the Super Bowl.
Man,
Yeah,
Charles.
yeah. Just saying.
Yeah.
Check, 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 check. Yeah. Check, 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 check.